You ever feel stuck? Like you're just a passenger in your own life and things are just happening to you? Well, what if I told you there's a powerful framework born from one of the darkest places imaginable that can help you grab the steering wheel again? This is about reclaiming your freedom and finding real, deep purpose no matter what's going on around you. Let's jump in.
So, we're cracking open a truly life-changing book, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And his core idea, which he figured out while surviving a concentration camp, is that what really drives us as humans isn't the hunt for pleasure or power. Nope, it's our deep, fundamental need to find meaning.
All right, let's get started. Level 1, choose your response. The big idea here is simple but huge. No matter what life throws at you, you always get to choose your attitude about it. I mean, just listen to that. That quote right there, it flips the whole script. Frankl says that between something happening and you reacting, there's a tiny little gap. And inside that gap, that's where your power lives. This is a game changer because it puts you back in the driver's seat. You're not just a victim of circumstance anymore. You're an active player. Okay, so here are your first quests. You've got 48 hours. First, think of one small thing that always frustrates you. You know, that recurring annoyance. Got it? Okay. Second, decide right now on a new, better way you're going to respond next time it pops up. So what's the trap here? It's blaming everything outside of you for how you feel on the inside. You know, the traffic, your boss, the bad weather. The fix? Just focus on the one and only thing you actually control, that inner choice of how to react.
Up next, Level 2, find your future why. This is all about how having a clear goal for the future gives you, like superpower strength, to deal with whatever you're going through right now.
And this quote just nails it. Think about it. Having a powerful why doesn't make the hard stuff disappear. But what it does do is give that hardship a purpose. It's not just a heavy burden anymore. It's part of a journey to something you care about.
All right, new quests are up. First, I want you to define one goal for your future that actually gets you excited. Then, and this is important, spend just 3 minutes, close your eyes, and really feel what it's like to have already achieved it. See it, hear it, the whole deal.
The trap here is so easy to fall into. It's getting stuck in the past, just replaying old regrets over and over. The fix? You gotta point your mind towards the future. A future that you are actively building right now. So, you've got your inner freedom, you've got a why for the future, awesome. But what about today? Where does meaning come from in the day-to-day grind? That brings us to Level 3, unlock meaning sources. This is the practical map. The core idea here is that you don't find meaning by just sitting around and thinking about it. You find it by doing. And Frankl gives us 3 main paths. First, through your work, by creating something significant. Second, through love, by really caring for another person. And third, through courage, specifically the attitude you choose when you're facing tough times. Time for your next set of quests, and these are all about action. Number 1, dedicate just one solid, focused hour to a task that you feel is important. Number 2, do one small, selfless thing for somebody else, and don't expect anything back. Now, this is so important because it totally busts that myth of finding your purpose like it's some lost treasure. The trap is just waiting around for meaning to show up at your door. The fix is to get that meaning isn't found, it's forged. You build it through your work and through love. Okay, now we're getting into the deep stuff. Level 4, find meaning in suffering. This is probably the toughest level, but maybe the most important. The core idea? You can't always choose what happens to you, but you can always choose what it means. Now let's be super clear. Frankl is not saying that suffering is good. No way. What he's saying is, if life has any meaning at all, then suffering has to have the potential for meaning too. And how do we unlock that potential? Through our response, by facing it with courage. So your quests for this level are all about shifting your perspective. First, I want you to think about a tough time from your past. What's one strength you gained because you went through that? And second, look at a struggle you're facing right now. What's one positive quality, like patience maybe, or resilience, that this challenge is giving you a chance to build? The trap we all fall into is thinking that a good life means a life with no pain. But this whole idea reframes that. The fix is to start seeing unavoidable hardship, not as some kind of mistake or a bug in the system, but as a feature. It's an opportunity to build your character. Okay, we've looked for meaning in what we do and even in our struggles. Now it's time for the final level.
This is where we build an inner world so strong that it can handle anything life throws at it. Welcome to Level 5, Build Your Inner Fortress.
So what's this all about? It's the idea that your inner life, your memories, your love for people, your ability to see beauty is a place of freedom that nobody can take away from you. Think about it. Frankl, in the worst place on earth, could find joy just by thinking about his wife. That inner world is untouchable.
And your final quests are so simple, but don't underestimate them. First, just take 2 minutes. Think about someone important to you. With love. That's it. Second, step outside and find one tiny, beautiful thing in nature that you usually wouldn't even notice.
And why does this matter so much? Because it makes you truly resilient. The trap here is what you might call spiritual poverty, when your happiness depends completely on what's happening around you. The fix is to actively grow that inner garden, to build that inner wealth, to make your mind a safe harbor. All right, you've cleared the 5 main levels, but wait, what about happiness? What about success? Well, here's a quick bonus round that's going to flip everything you thought you knew on its head. It's a success paradox. The main idea is this. If you chase happiness or success directly, you'll never catch them. It's like trying to catch a butterfly. The more you run at it, the more it flutters away. Instead, they just happen. They're the side effect you get when you're busy working on something bigger than yourself. So, here are your bonus quests. First, identify something, a cause, a person, an idea, that is more important to you than your own success. And second, do one small thing today to help that cause or that person. So the ultimate trap is chasing happiness itself. The fix? Stop chasing it. Instead, just listen to that inner voice, your conscience, and do what it's telling you needs to be done.
Okay, let's do a super fast recap. Here's what we've covered. 1. You always choose your response. 2. A strong why can get you through any how. 3. Meaning comes from work, love, and courage. 4. Your attitude can give suffering meaning. 5. Build that inner fortress so you're always free inside. And 6. Stop chasing success, let it follow you.
So to really lock all this in, here's a 7-day challenge for you. Day 1, you're going to choose a new response. Day 2, write down your big why. Day 3, tackle a significant task. Day 4, do something selfless. Day 5, reframe a past struggle. Day 6, find some beauty outside. And on day 7, you'll serve a cause bigger than yourself. And hey, to make all of this even easier for you, I put everything into a clean PDF and a simple action worksheet. The link for that is down in the description and in the pinned comment. Go grab it. If this was helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button, share it with someone who might need to hear this, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. But now, here's the most important part. I want you to head to the comments and tell me, what is the one next step you are going to take in the next 24 hours? Be specific. Just one small action. Seriously, reading what you all are planning to do, it inspires everyone else. Thanks for being here.